I have the pleasure of chatting with Shannon, the manager in charge of everything, I think. Yeah, I don't know how you keep all those boys straight. Of Maryland Double Deckers. Now, you've probably seen some videos of the bus that is driving around Frederick. You guys have kind of had this thing out for quite a while now, right? Test runs and making sure things work, and now open for business.
Yes, officially, I believe it was April. We opened it up officially after some trial runs, and we did started with a Brew with a View tour, touring the different breweries along a certain route where there's hop-on, hop-off options.
Okay.
And then after that, just to make sure things were a little safer too for everybody, and we kept it adults only as we're starting to now gear up for family-friendly events.
Awesome.
Having kids on board. I'm getting a lot of requests for getting the kids in and seeing it. And so we're about to do something with that here in another week or two.
Oh, that's so exciting. And I know, it's so overwhelming right now because with the grand opening, ribbon cutting, there's a lot of attention on these things. And people want to get in to get their events, right? If they want a wedding or have a birthday or anything like that. And I just said to her, hey, we need to have a girls' night on the bus, So there's a lot of great ideas because it's so, you can use it almost for anything, right? Just transportation or just the party itself.
Yep, it's not a public mode of transportation,
right?
The typical hop-on, hop-off, but it is for recreational events, private events.
Right.
So we're getting a lot of
inquiries. If you needed to shuttle people on a wedding from a church to the reception, what a great way to make an impact.
Yes.
And great photo ops with the bus.
It is. And we've been asked to do a lot of different things, which is really fun. So I'm excited I love planning all that stuff.
Yes, I know. And you're going to be great,
That's the creative piece I love.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, I think the possibilities obviously are endless. All right, so right now people can go online. I think it's MarylandDoubleDeckers.com.
Yes.
And they can purchase tickets. So right now the ticket purchase is specific times you leave somewhere and you go around to the breweries or whatever it is, and then you return to wherever it started.
Right.
Is that right? Okay.
Yep.
Okay. And then I know there's going to be a million other things in the future. You are the manager in charge, literally, the person, and there are 6, I believe, in partners in this. Seven partners in this, and I know. I think I met with you probably more than a year ago. Was it a year ago when you got hired?
It feels like it.
Oh.
It was actually in December because we were looking at doing the Santa parade.
Oh, right. Yes, we were going to try to get in the Santa parade.
Yeah.
That's all. It's since December? God, it feels like it was a lot longer than that. Okay, December. That's right, because you guys weren't sure about, you had to do a lot getting it with the regulations. Making sure everything was safe,
and then it got
having it for public, and then we got ranked out. That's right. Anyway, that's right. Now we're on to bigger and better things, though. It's all good. It's all good. What do you think the next 6 to 12 months will hold for Maryland Double Deckers?
A lot of it is we're just trying to let the community know too that we want feedback. So we want people to get on the bus, just experience it, give us feedback, tell us what it is that you would like to do with the bus, and then we're actually building events and ideas from those ideas. So I think if we can we'll focus a lot on that and just generating things that people can be excited about, and just however we can support the actual community and visitors coming into Frederick, giving them tours. We're going to do some history tours coming up soon too.
Perfect.
We're trying to just hit different ideas.
Modes of people, right?
Yeah.
It's not all about the brewery thing. It's about the family thing, and it's about history. I mean, what a great spot in Frederick to be in. Now I know Dan. He had the buses. He got the buses. And he's English, right? So so
originally born in
London. So let's talk a little bit about how this all came to be here in Frederick.
So he actually came to the U.S. years ago and had wanted to. This has been his dream to always own and have double-decker buses.
That's so funny.
So he found these, believe it or not, in a scrapyard in Illinois. And he was living in Ohio at the time, and he went and brought them to Ohio, and then ultimately he met with one of the investors at some point last year, they got talking about what his buses were like, and then the investors were kind of like, that sounds really cool for Frederick. And they
How funny.
most of us are all from here.
Yeah.
Have either lived here forever or lived here a really long time.
Yeah.
So they were all just like, that would be such a neat thing to bring to Frederick in addition to everything else.
Yes.
And so they all became an investment
a group.
team, basically, of this.
Yeah.
And we've just built from there.
Yeah.
So.
And I agree 100%. The vision, and I know many of the members of that team, very innovative, very forward thinking,
Yes.
And willing to put in the work to get it done, because it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy getting it approved and getting through all of the permitting and
Yes.
where you can drive and all of that. Not
Yes.
easy at all, but I think the team behind this is very smart, and they
Yes.
did things very well. So
Yes, and it's been supportive, and
Yeah.
so I feel like that's been a big piece of it. And
Yeah.
the community itself,
Well,
and
that's
the
the
city,
thing. Yeah,
has
that's-
been very much behind us on everything and trying to help us figure out how to make it happen.
Yes.
So
And
that's
another
a huge
great thing
piece.
about Frederick is when you can sell people on the idea and how this is going to impact tourism and all of that.
Right.
It's going to be a great thing.
Yes. So right now we're just working with the arborist, and we're working on ways to try to elevate the canopies,
Right.
the tree canopies,
Yeah.
in different areas, just to see where we can access more places, so
Right.
we can do more.
Yes,
events
so
and-
obviously these things are very tall. Downtown has that beautiful tree canopy and makes it difficult to get
Yes.
a double-decker bus down
In some streets,
parts
yes.
of downtown.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah, so that's understandable. But for right now, you can go to marylanddoubledeckers.com. What has been the biggest challenge since December for you trying to manage all of this as this is happening? I feel like this is like the fire hose. You're trying to drink from it, and because so much is
That's a
happening.
great analogy. And I'm just drowning.
Yeah,
So,
yeah.
It's,
It's exciting, and a lot of people are excited, and they
Yes.
want to reach out and do stuff. So
people have been very eager for
Yeah,
months,
yeah.
and so I think too, as we're building, we're very limited in staffing.
right,
It's more or less, it was just me
yeah,
for a while, and other than the drivers and having the Clippy on board, and we're hiring more Clippies. We're hiring another driver, so to try.
What, you're hiring what?
Another driver.
No, before
Clippy.
that. Yeah, what is
The
that?
Clippy, they're pretty much like a conductor on the bus.
I have not heard that term before,
Yeah.
Clippy. Okay.
We made it our own.
Yeah,
And
I like it.
It's basically the person that's up there always on the top of the bus.
Oh,
They
keeping out.
They lead the tours.
Oh,
they make
nice.
sure everybody keeps their hands
Yeah,
and all the body
inside the
parts
car at all
inside.
times.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so,
that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's been a huge challenge.
Yeah, I bet.
But I was ready for a different kind of challenge.
Yes, you
and
were.
it's-
But this is kind of 180, isn't
this
it?
is a 180. This is like
than
yeah.
before. This is 180.
But it's pretty cool. I mean,
Yeah.
I don't think it's fully registered yet.
Yeah.
After last week's
Yeah.
grand opening,
Yeah.
I felt like it was going to be more of a wow moment. And
Yeah.
it was for a second, and then it's
And
just
now
nothing
it's just
stops.
gone right,
It's just-
It's gone 100 miles
Yes.
an hour since.
So I guess
All right.
that's a good thing.
Well, you got to check out MarylandDoubleDeckers.com. Bookmark the page because fun stuff is going to be coming. I'm sure on a monthly basis you'll see brand new stuff. Watch their social media. And if you know anything about the UK or Australia, you have to look out for some funny plays on terminology that they're releasing in stickers and t-shirts and things like that. It's a lot of fun. And we're really happy that you came out today. Thank you so much.
I appreciate you having us. Thank
Of
you.
course. All right, we'll see you guys next time.